All right, what is up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys my top 10 fragrances for this upcoming spring and summer. It's getting pretty warm in the United States, so I'm gonna get you guys right. These are all bangers, all 10 of them, crazy good. Cannot go wrong with any of these fragrances. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, starting off the list strong with a high quality niche fragrance that is Parfums de Marly Percival. Talk about versatility in a fragrance. This thing will do it all. You want a lot of compliments, this thing will get you right. For longevity and projection is crazy good. For a blue freshie, this is what you want. A lot of fresh fragrances don't last too long, so if you got a problem like that, go ahead and copy this. I got mine on a Valentine's Day sale, so I got it for like $140. Crazy deal. This is a 2.5 ounce. So if you're patient, I would wait to get this for about, $140 to $160. I know this thing can get a little pricey. I think right now it's probably between like $200, $220. I do think that's a little steep for this thing, so wait till it goes under $180 and it's a good deal. But yeah, this is definitely a hit for the summer, hot weather, anything like that, you'll be straight. The next one I got here is an affordable option for you guys. Versace Hawas Ice. Yes, not the original Hawas, everyone knows it. I do think this one is a tad bit better because, in my opinion, the old Hawas was just a little too feminine for me, just my opinion. But don't take my word for it because a lot of girls in my reactions do like the original Hawas. It always gets good reactions. Not too sure why, I'm not the biggest fan, but they like it, so you'll be fine with the original. But Hawas Ice, I think, does it a little bit better. It amps up the plum note in it. It's like a dark, sweet, I think it's a little toned down from the original. This thing does last a long time. Projection, projects like crazy. You don't need that many sprays of it. This thing might get a little bit too strong for, when it gets like 95 plus, it's like burning hot outside. Not the best idea to wear this one, but in the springtime, and it's like 80 to 90 degrees, you'll be fine with this one. Definitely recommend it. Next one I got here is Xerjoff Naxos. This one might be a little controversial for warm weather. I think it's all right. It has like a this one is, I've smelled this one in the high heat. It doesn't smell bad at all. I think you can definitely pull it off, just not in 95 plus weather. Really, when it gets that hot, you're really not gonna probably wear any cologne. That's just with anything. So 80 to 90 degrees, you'll be all right with this fragrance. I want to let you guys know about a crazy layering combo though. So get you Ultra Male or 9 PM, layer this one together. I've been wearing it a lot recently, been spamming it like crazy. It's been getting me a lot of compliments as well, so try it out. Xerjoff by itself is a honey tobacco. It's pretty mature smelling. I did it in a reaction video. They loved it, girls like it. So longevity and projection. Projects like crazy, longevity is good as well, about 8 to 10 hours. Next one I got here is YSL Myself. This one was the latest, not the latest release, but recent release last year. It's a great unisex, honestly. So it's like a floral, orange blossom, very bright fragrance. Extremely mass appealing, so a lot of people are gonna like this one on you. Longevity and projection. Projection projects like crazy, a little too much. So if you spray too much, you might, people might be like, who's wearing that much cologne? Longevity is there as well, 8 to 10 hours, great option. One of my personal favorites, kind of my signature, used a lot of it, Kilian's Blue Moon. Yeah, if you see, I don't know if you can see the juice in it, but I've used about like maybe a little more than half. Crispiest blue fragrance on the market. I'll stand on it till this day. This thing gets some crazy comments like, smells like Nautica Voyage. This thing does not smell like Nautica Voyage. I guarantee people who say it smells like Nautica Voyage probably haven't even smelt the fragrance. They just go on reviews, go on Frangética, and they just look at that and they're just like, I'm set on my views. But what does it smell like? It says it in the name. It's a ginger, bright, fresh aquatic fragrance. this does get me compliments, so compliment factor is there. And for how light and airy this thing smells, it lasts a long time and it projects. So if you're looking for something that's not really a heavy cologne smell, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. All right, this next one, YSLY EDP. This one gets me the most compliments from strangers. I don't know what it is with this fragrance. In Walmart, in QT, I remember multiple times just walking past someone, and I wasn't even wearing that many sprays. I had maybe one or two on my wrist, and a lady was like, "Is that you that smells really good?" I'm like, "Yep, that's this fragrance right here." This can be pretty harsh if you spray a lot around the neck, so maybe go on the shoulders and down there. That's pretty good longevity, good 8 hours. Wouldn't recommend this one in the really high heat, another one like that, but it's a great option for spring and midsummer. The next one I got here is God of Fire. Probably haven't really heard too much about this one. It's a unisex fragrance. It's really more talked about for women, but I do think guys can pull it off. It's similar to Herbapura, Bahara, King, All Hermanes, Amber Oud. So it's that scent profile, very nice. It's kind of like a candy ginger smell. This one has a crazy scent trail as well. I remember my brother was telling me he was wearing it, and ladies were like, "Whew, that smells really good. What are you wearing?" And that was God of Fire. So scent trail is there. Longevity with this fragrance, it's pretty good longevity, and like I said, projection is good. Now, if you're just a confused guy on what to get, you're just like, this is too much, just go ahead and get you Bleu de Chanel. The Eau de Parfum, not the EDT. Eau de Parfum is better. It's a classic. You can really wear this winter, year round. It'll get you right if you don't know what to get. And this has actually pretty good projection. My dad wears it a lot. I smell it off him. I've heard some people say, oh, it doesn't have good projection. Just make sure you spray a lot. My dad sprays a lot, so it does project, and it's not too much either, so it's not like you're killing anyone. Longevity, you'll get a good 8 hours with it. Really, maybe even longer, because after the 8 hour mark, it becomes more of a skin scent, but it'll sit there for even longer than that, so maybe even 12 hours. But yeah, this is a good option if you don't know what to get. An affordable option for you guys is Versace Pour Homme. This one is similar to, I think, Acqua di Gio, Profondo. It's just a little more, I don't know how to describe it, light and airy. Costs $40, like I said, so if you're a teenager looking to get some affordable stuff, this is a good option. And last but not least, you know it's on the list, Acqua di Gio Profondo, my most complimented scent in my collection. It just does it all for me. It was like my signature for the longest time. I know I talk about it a lot, but it's for good reason. I know you see it in reviews a lot. It's for good reason. It's the best blue fragrance in my opinion. Crazy projection, good longevity. A lot of people say, oh, it only lasts like 4 hours. You were definitely going nose mine to it. I even would think the same thing, but then someone would be like, oh, you smell really good. What are you wearing? And it's like the 5th hour of me wearing it. And sometimes I'll wear it I'll be coming back from the gym and someone will be like, oh, you smell really good after sweating a lot. So you're going nose blind to this fragrance. Definitely a top pick for this upcoming spring and summer. But yeah, that is the list of my top 10 picks for this upcoming spring and summer. Like I said, you can't go wrong with anything on that list. You can blind buy most of that stuff. The only thing I wouldn't blind buy is maybe Naxos, Kilian's Blue Moon, everything else, God of Fire. And those are like niche fragrances. You really should try niche before you buy because they are expensive. But like I said in the beginning, those are all bangers. You really can't go wrong with any of them. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.